The next type of data is the functions. So you find that in Excel you have a lot of functions are there. So you can see that okay, there are lots of functions are there, like if you see insert function they are saying. So you can see a lot of functions like I can say normally if I want to add all this, okay, so I can use a sum function. So I can say sum this comma this comma this, and I can go on extending this, which is painful. Okay, we'll see what to be done. So what will happen is this will sum all the values from here to here, right? So this sum, it is like after equal to it comes, but this is a inbuilt function of the Excel. So we'll see lots of different type of functions, okay, which are helpful in performing this calculation. So one example is this sum. Okay, usually this function is not written like this, so Excel has a better way to follow. So what we can do is, okay, I can say that, okay, I want to include this b5, okay, I want to include 6 c5 d5 till h5. So from b5 what I do is, after b5 I put a colon, okay, and then I put h5. Okay, so when it says that b5 colon means 2, so you are saying from b5 to h5 you include, okay, and this will be 44. So this is what I can say as the total expense of NA, okay, in the entire week. So $44. So this is how we should approach, okay, right? So your functions, this is a very primitive function that I am using. It's a sum function. Okay, so we'll see it more detail, like how we can have more better functions, more exhaustive function later. So what I have done is I have put all these values over here. So let us delete this. So, and this is summing. Now one of the thing in Excel what you can do is, okay, you have entered the formula over here. Okay, similarly you may want to enter the formula like this. Okay, so the sum, when you are saying, okay, you can select this, and rather than manually putting the colon, you can extend this. Okay, so when I am saying that I am extending from here to here, and then I am pressing the tab button, okay, it means that it is adding the expenditure of Bonnie. Okay, similarly you can put over here, okay, and you can add all these values, put the tab button. Now what happens is, if there are like here only 4 values are there, but if there are like 100 values, it becomes very difficult to enter one by one. So what Excel has provided us with a tool, okay, Excel help us to do autofill. Okay, autofill means that whatever the formula you have over here, so you see that you are summing from here to here, okay, and when you see this area, okay, you come over here, when you see this rectangle is there, when you bring the mouse cursor over there, you see that the sign changes from big plus to the small plus, the thin plus, okay, and it means that it is saying that you can drag it. So you can drag it down, okay, so if you drag it down, what will happen is all this will get filled, whatever the formula is there, okay, all this will get filled with that particular formula. So this is much faster way to fill the Excel sheet. Okay, right? So what you see over here is, it is summing all these values. Okay, it is summing all these values. So when you drag it down, okay, Excel automatically know that here you are summing these values. So in the next row you will be summing all these values. So this is much faster way to add. Okay, right? So we should be using this autofill to add the values, right? So this is how you would perform the addition of this value. So we will see in some time that, okay, how we can do this referencing, etc. Now suppose that instead of writing this Excel worksheet like here NA Bonnie like that, instead of that I want NA Bonnie Clara name like this, and I want Sunday Monday like this. So what I want is the output like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, etc. And I want the name of these individuals to be like this. Okay, now if I start typing, it will be difficult. Okay, so what I want is this are in the column. From column I want them to be in the row, and these are in the these are in the row, I want to be them in the column, and these are in the column, I want them in the row. Now how it can be done? Okay, so what happens is, like in Excel you have a very good functionality, and that is your format painter. So what I would do is, I would select all these values, okay, copy it, okay, and go over here, and I will say paste special. Okay, so when I say paste special, okay, I will say paste all, and here if you see that there is a transpose written, so it will transpose means column to row and row to column. So I click over here and I press OK. Okay, so what you find is, okay, the days are over here, the uh, people are over here, and their expenditure is this. So obviously the formatting is lost, but you find that, okay, this is how you can do, right? So this is what you do is, you can convert from rows to column and columns to row. So this is using the paste special. Okay.